80% of students who were graded for this year's primary exit profile PEP exams have been placed in secondary schools they selected. Meanwhile, 16% of students were placed in schools that are close to the institutions they currently attend. Education Minister Carl Samuda made the announcement at a media briefing today. Anthony Lugg reports.
It's the time of the year grade 6 students have been waiting for. The results of their primary exit profile exams are out. A total of 39,689 students were registered. Of that number, 38,918 grade 6 students were placed in high schools. This was Education Minister Carl Samuda at a media briefing on Friday.
80% or 31,017 of the students were placed in one of their preferred schools. That's a very important consideration because that is the basis of a lot of the frustrations that attend this process each year. A further 4% or 1,606 students were placed manually in secondary level schools in proximity to the addresses that they submitted at registration.
As for how the students were graded,
the basis of the assessment comprised of the following tests. Grade 4 numeracy and literacy tests were done in 2018. We used that as the start of the process. That's where we began with the grade 4 numeracy and literacy tests that were done in 2018. We then also took into consideration in compiling these results the grade 5 performance test done in 2019 and the grade 6 ability tests that were done in February 2020.
Before today, there were concerns about how grades would be calculated and whether students would be properly placed in light of the COVID-19 pandemic.
It is very important to understand that the basis on which grades were prepared was not just some hairy-fairy assessment by a teacher or a group of teachers. It was actually based on empirical data achieved from grade 4 going up to where we are today with those students. Except in grade 6, we were able, fortunately, to do the abilities test, which is a very critical test in the compilation of all that we do to assess their relative strengths in being able to think for themselves.
So, the results are out, which means these students will be preparing for high school. What's not clear just yet is how parents will respond to the placement. The Education Minister, however, is confident that the grades used to place the PEP students are fair.
None of these professionals who assess these children either know what a child looks like or sees the name of a child in the process. There is a total disconnect between the students and the professionals. So there's zero chance of any form of collaboration or contamination. Zero. It's totally done scientifically, objectively, and with an exercise of maximum professionalism.
Anthony Lugg, TVJ News.